Hello, I'm Anna Kasatkina and you're watching InstaForex News. The financial markets mistook the last week InstaForex decision to maintain the portfolio size at a stable level, which actually is a technical measure for a signal of an increasing worry about the economic stance. This was stated on Tuesday by the president of the FRS Minneapolis. The conclusions of the Open Market Committee exerted stronger than expected influence on financial markets. Last week, the FRS astonished numerous economists, having announced about their intentions to reinvest the papers secured by mortgages with expiring maturity date into the US Treasury bonds in the attempt to keep the portfolio size stable at around $2 trillion. A good many of market participants considered these actions to be a step towards extension of additional help to the economy now when its very modest recovery is likely to be losing pace. Some economists were trying to explain the sense of this behavior. They were concerned that the limited influence of these measures denoted that the FRS preferred to play a risky game by giving the market what it wanted, the unsupported so-called actions. According to Kucherla-Cote, such viewpoint is not correct. In the conditions of the yield reductions, more holders of secured bonds are paying out in advance, making this by different reasons. Thus, the FRS balance is narrowing faster than expected. I suppose that the moderated recovery is advancing and is likely to continue, though the US GDP can upturn by around 2.5% in the second half of 2010 and will gather pace to 3% next year, said Kucherla-Cote. The deflation threat is low, however at present the price pressure is rather reserved, and he noted that he is foreseeing a slight but expected strengthening over the next 18 months. On the labor market there are still problems, while the ability of the FRS to help is limited. As Kucherla-Cote believes, there is a discrepancy between the workers and the employers, which gives birth to an alarming situation. It is difficult to imagine how the FRS can give assistance in this issue, since even though the central bank can ease the crediting conditions, it has no authority to make the company hire employees. The governor of the FRS Minneapolis predicts a complicated period for the labor market. With regard to the labor market structural problems, the unemployment level will not plunge. As to his forecast, the unemployment will retain above 8% till 2012. He has not almost mentioned the monetary policy prospects. However, Kucherla-Cote has declared that when the economic situation does not improve to the expected degree, it will be possible to upraise the key interest rate. This was Forex News provided to you by InstaForex. Thank you and goodbye.